Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Caritas Ayi, but everybody else calls me Tatas. Thank you so much for all the views on my previous video. I can't, like, who is this newbie who is getting a lot of views? Me. I want to say a big thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody for commenting, for liking, and also for sharing. I so much appreciate it. You have no idea. Bro, it is not easy to do YouTube. I'm saluting my predecessors because guys, I just came out of the shower, and so I want to start today's video, okay, while I show you my skincare routine real quick. So let's get right into today's video. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're new here, turn on the post notifications and remember to tell a friend to subscribe to this channel because, child, we are about to go deeper than all the previous videos. Just relax. So, see the way my face is white. Let me tell you something before I even get into today's video. Charlie, what America is teaching me is that I can bath with hot water. The one that they used to remove the foul body, foul hair. That's what I can use to bath. I cannot believe it. When I'm standing under the shower, I don't want to come out because the moment I come out, the air that passes on my body is cold. Thank you, Jesus, that I've come to America. That over here, I don't need to use kettle to boil the water. I enter the shower, turn it to heat, and the water will be hitting my body. Yeah, I said water. Over here, we don't say water. Let's get into today's video. So, you all know that I always talk about wellness with Hadassah, okay? And today, my night skincare routine is this cleanser from Fenty Skin, this Avini moisturizer, and then this remedy for dark spots. I always start with the Fenty rose water, Fenty cleanser, whatever it is called, but that is what I start with. So let's talk about what God thinks about you while I prep my face for bed. So some of you are here on this channel, you are insulting God every day. You think because you wake up and you pray and you say, hey, no, I no job for me, double she cannot feel no fear, you are not insulting God. Do you know how you are insulting God? You are insulting God by not harnessing the gift that He has given you. God has given you a gift to use for His glory, but you are there admiring other people's gifts, doing concern every day on other people's gifts, but the one that God has given you there, you don't want to harness it. Tell me why you don't want to. Baby girl, baby boy, why? Should I bring the cane? See the way I'm eyeing you. In the coming year, in fact, by the time you watch this video, we are in 2026. So, 2026, we are not taking that nonsense. You are going to show the world what God has given you. And I don't want to hear, oh, Tata's school, I think I'm not qualified. You're not the one who determines who is qualified for something. God determines who is qualified. Period. Over and out. And God is saying that you, yes, the one watching me, you are qualified for whatever He has called you for. So, darling, you are going to walk into that full potential in 2026, and I do not want any excuse. Wow. I feel like a diva. But yeah, you're going to walk into it without any excuse. I don't want to hear it. All right? Great. Now, let's talk about what triggered me today on the internet. By that I mean, this triggered me in a good way. Let's watch this video.
You know what's even better than a vision board? A prayer board. Don't get me wrong, I'm solid on my vision board and I've made them for years. But here's something powerful. Your life changes the moment your prayers stop living in your head and start living where you can see them on your prayer board. So here's how I make my personal prayer board. I take envelopes and label them by areas of my life, like personal growth, family, friendships, work, purpose, etc. And I take little post-its and write the things that I'm praying for, goals I want to achieve, habits I want to build, relationships I want to strengthen, clarity I'm asking for, or challenges I'm trying to navigate. And I place them in envelopes like this. But here's my favorite part, the answered prayer envelope. This one. Because it reminds me that God doesn't just hear what I ask. He often blesses me in ways I didn't even know I had prayed for. So here is my wish for you this new year. Give your prayers a place to live and watch your faith find a way to grow.
I'm sure you liked the video that you watched, right? Because listen, I don't do vision board. Okay, I don't do vision board, but I do what we call I just write a letter to God every year. Last year I wrote a letter to God, and I remember telling him that I want to bring my first product for LVV into Ghana by February. I was able to bring the product to Ghana, but not at my timing, but at God's timing. But I love that I wrote it down, because the Bible says, write out the vision and make it what? Established. Now, second testimony. I told God that by the first quarter of last year, that was 2025, I want to hear from the American Embassy about this travel. So what I was waiting for was interview dates, and I was waiting for interview dates. So I wanted the interview date to come. I wanted to receive that email by the first quarter of the year. God did not let me receive the email the first quarter of the year. Rather, I received it at the last quarter of the year. No, actually, I received it in July, the second quarter of the year. And then I went for the first interview in September. If you watch my previous video, you have the details. And then they rescheduled me to November. And then I went and I came here in December. So you see, this year, you are going to write the vision and make it what? Established. You see, talking to God is not only like waking up in the morning and praying or doing your devotion. If you cannot find the words to actually talk to God, have your journal or your prayer book. Write down the things that you want to actually tell God. Sometimes you are not able to say it, but you can actually write it. And that is the habit we are going to cultivate this 2026. This 2026, we are moving by faith. We are moving by, by trusting God fully. You see, you trust God like a peteshi. Thought, 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 thought. You only trust God when you have needs. That's the problem. You don't have to trust God only when you have needs. When you have needs, when you don't have needs. Full time, it's like a full-time job. Trust God full time, not tidbits. Because when you trust in tidbits, you will not be able to even have an account of what He has done for you. You have your account in tidbits, but when you are trusting Him smoothly, fully, you have the account fully. So every step of the way, you are able to determine where God came in. And what is beautiful is that God comes in all the time, even in the tiny details. So don't lose sight of that. Okay? Do not lose sight of that. And so this year, I'm super excited because my mom is going to come back from work. My mom doesn't live with us at home. She lives at her workplace. So my mom is going to come back from work soon for about a week or two. And then I'm going to go to town with her. When I go, I'm going to buy the envelopes and all those things. In fact, I'm going to indoctrinate my mom with this. I'm going to make her also do some, buy the envelopes, label it. Charlie, like this year, we no come to play. If you are me, we're not playing this year. So please don't play. Yeah, that don't play. Don't play. On this channel, you're going to have a testimony. When I come and share testimony, I expect you to reply in the comment section with a testimony. What did I say? Great. Make sure that you are in the wagon. You are following the wagon. We're not going to be left behind. I'm not leaving anybody behind. And before we continue, can we have a community name? I've been trying to coin one, and I'm not getting everybody's using the besties and all. Please coin one for me in the comment section, and let us call ourselves by our community name. Oh, you being the YouTube family, you're going to enjoy, because I'm taking a break from Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'm going to only be present here on YouTube and most likely on TikTok. Care is not taking. I'll add TikTok to the break, but on YouTube every Friday in January. Video no, a paper so every Friday in a banner video, Kejendi. So don't worry about that. All right. Now let's get into today's video fully. Let's go. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you a few cultural shocks that I had when I came to America. I've not seen many, maybe, so I'm just going to tell you the few. But before we get into it, let me show you a gift that I received today from my friend. So I was in this house. I was expecting a package, but not this package. I went to the door and I saw this package from Macy's. I opened the box and a Tommy Hilfiger box. I'm like, designer. I do not care if it's first grade or second grade. It's still designer. So who bought me designer? You know one designer? No, I want designer. You know one fair? I want Ferrari. He said, nah, my love, I want the love too. You belong to me, I belong, and I belong to Amo. Otaibella, you go kill somebody. They say love is big, for your eyes on. Anyway, let's see what she got me. She got me my first dressy boots. Okay, look at that. Look at the details of the boots. The Tommy Hilfiger. Look at these boots in my skin. Papa. The day I wear these boots, oh my god, it's gonna be mad. Oh, I like the boots so much. So pretty. Thank you, Kai. So I got this package and I was so excited. I was like, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. I'm not even close the box well, but I'm going to keep it in the box and put it in my room this way now, so that when I want to wear it and I pick it now, I'll wear it. Anyway, so that's one of the things that happened this very day that I'm filming this video. That really got me excited. I love surprises so very much. Now, into today's video. So this is the beginning of the year. So mostly at the beginning of the year, I take time off social media, which is my platforms, and then I pray into the year. It is a practice that I do. I will encourage you to give it a try. Maybe one thing that distracts you a lot is what you should do away with. And then pray into the year. It is important to see God's face for the year because you do not know. Okay, you do not know what the year holds. So you need to pray for grace to go through it or to sail through it because you never know the kind of effect whatever you go through in the year will have on you. So yes, I take time off and I pray. This year I'm going to be adding fasting to it. Over the years I fast, but not as serious. But this year I'm determined to have serious fast. So I'm joining what we call Daniel's fast. For Daniel's fast, you break with fruits and vegetables. In our next video, I will list the kind of things that I will be using to break the fast, and I will be telling you how the fast is going every week. God help me. So I'm excited that I've been embarking on this journey, and maybe you should give it a try or think about embarking on such a journey. Now let's talk about the cultural shocks that I have seen in this America because a so contrary to what the media portrays to us about America, I'm seeing a totally different thing. Now, number one, Americans live very simply. You see how you see us, we are like, how body makele, come on, dress Kenya Hikwe, we take it personal. We take it very personal. Like from here to town, when I'm going to town, I'll just wear some boots, some dress, and everything. Every American I meet in town is in some simple joggers and t-shirts. Like they are not overly dressed. we like to do. Africans overdress. Sorry, at this point. And that is why when most of the time we go somewhere with white people or we meet the Americans themselves, they look at us like that because we look a lot. Even though in our dictionary we look simple. I realized that Americans are very simply dressed t-shirt, joggers, or tracksuit, away bars. Now, their homes, their houses, hopefully, I'm sure I'll stitch one in this video. So, their houses is one of the things that gave me serious shock because I was looking at their houses and I was wondering, what's wrong with the houses? Then I realized what it is. You don't usually see a walled American house. Okay, in my area, whenever we are going out, the whole stretch, everybody's house is in the open, no main gate. See the way in Ghana we are concerned about main gates. Over here, there's nothing like main gate. It's in the open. Then you can see the driveway, you can see the doorpost. In Ghana, such a house, people will say you don't have money because you cannot put gates in front of your house. You live in a compound house. That's what people will like call it. But in America, it's common. Everybody's doorstep is in the open. Gates, no gates. There are very few areas that my dad took me and he said that, oh, this like the rich areas. Did he actually have a wall? It was a hedge around the house. When I say a hedge, you see those long trees that look like Christmas tree. You see it all around the house, and that's the covering. Or you see wooden. It looks like a wooden pallet or a wooden wall. They've used it to wall it all around it. And we were going out. I was looking at the thing. I was like, many mama sheni about drew me. Don't burglars come to people's homes here because it's like they are living some carefree life. And look, God I beg, the one that shocked me, and even I am experiencing it, is that you can see like a vast land when you are driving. You are going somewhere, you see vast land, then you see a house, then you see trees, forest, like forest TV, looking like forest, then you go, and then you see another house. A typical American can live within the woods. You and I, we cannot live within the woods. You see, in Ghana, or maybe in Africa in general, if this one's house is here, another house is by it, another house is by it. Hey, so in America, your neighbor can live. You and your neighbor, what divides you can be woods, trees, those things. It's not so thick, but it's not also so light. Do you get what I'm saying? And then behind that same house is also trees, woods, and then there's a street in front of the house. Like, I think that it depends on the neighborhood because with what I'm seeing, it's almost like, what can I say? How can I say it? I don't know. There's no fear. This place, there's no fear. They're not afraid of anything. Not like how in Ghana, when I was living in one house, the house before the one I moved out of. Window shopping, they did me window shopping in the house. Window shopping, they'll put the thing in the window, a quick stop, then they'll steal your thing. They did me window shopping in the house. The 2 houses or 3 houses before that house that I stayed in, they did me window shopping. That window shopping they were not able to steal the thing, but they saw my nakedness because I slept naked. I did not work in that area the same again. Cable. I did not work in that area the same again. So those are some of the things those are some of the cultural shocks that I've had here. Also in America, when you go to like the shops, you see how Ghana, when we go to a shop and we pick something from the shelf, we put it back the same way. I went to the shop to go and buy something. When I got there, they have scattered the thing. I was like, why have they scattered the thing? When you pick the thing, can't you put it back like the same way? It's like they are paying somebody to do it. So, they've I feel like manya manya. So you arrange it because you are being paid to do it. Like, and bro, if you think people don't care, come to America. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a hoot about what you are doing on the left or on the right. You see how Ghana, you can probably be doing something and everybody will be looking at you like, maybe if you no America, nobody cares. Nobody cares what you are doing. You can even mount a tripod and do TikTok gay gay. Nobody cares. On one hand, I like it because it's going to fuel my authenticity. On the other hand, I want somebody to be concerned. I want somebody to be concerned. I'm having a ball, like I'm having the time of my life, but at the same time, hey. Then the other one is the driving. I've not reported anybody to Mr. President since I came here because you see the driving. You dare not drive foolishly. You everything that you see in the movie that the police will be doing, when you're driving, is pepe in the real life. I have seen it in real life. You will drive sensibly. There are cameras everywhere. That's one thing I like about this place. And when they've written speed limit, how do they calculate the speed limit? Speed limit, when they write the speed limit there, maybe 20, and you do 20.1, the camera will take you. Correct? When I'm driving with my dad and we are almost getting to the speed, a speed, where there's a speed sign, the way he takes his time, because when they bring you ticket, that ticket can take your destiny. This is my destiny, destiny. That ticket can take your destiny. You don't want no ticket. You don't want a ticket because you don't even know what you're going through at that time. And then you go collect tickets. Everybody drives with common sense here. Listen, if your friend comes from America or your relative comes from America and they say, hey, I had them to drive you. Wait, drive here near fear, I understand them now. Because over here, there's sanity in the driving. There is sanity in the driving. I've only seen one or two reckless driving. Apart from that, everybody drives sanely, and I like it. I like it. Google Map is also another one that shocked me. Because you see, our own Google Map, I want to know who did it. Is it the same people? Because why can't the Google Map that we use in Ghana tell us when there's police ahead or when there's a sport car ahead? When I'm driving, when I'm going out with my dad, the Google Map, police ahead, the sport noko car ahead. Like if there's a sports car on the street, the Google Map is going to tell us that there's a sports car on the left or on the right, so we should take caution. Yamin Shrabronyu, this one dear, I don't have a choice. I have to say that Yamin Shrabronyu because the technology, this is where it is. It's working. I love the Google Map so much because it will tell us police ahead, cops, so you know how to manage yourself on the road. Traffic ahead. Use the shortest, at least the Ghana one. It can tell us, it can direct us to the shortest. But this one, the Google Map talks to you like it chats with you. That's what I want. Me too, man, be Google Map. Okay, Google, Banku, your front hello. Google is the rice at home. Hmm? That kind of thing. So those are some of the things that I really like here. Like it's given. It's given. If you don't even know your way around it, the Google map over here is so accurate. So accurate that you will get to your destination. The one in Ghana is also accurate. But you can agree with me that sometimes what has been making the young people get lost sometimes? That's my problem. That is my problem. If we can answer that question, then I will not compare the Google map. But the Google map here, 10 over 10 minus absolutely nothing. Solidly great. The final cultural shock, with time, I'll come and tell you more as I see it. I went to church. Americans and their PDA, public display of affection, there's no boundary. They can be PDA anywhere. Tell me why, in the presence of my Almighty God, somebody have put their head on her, like on her boyfriend. Again, join men on again. Nah, wait, I feel any so much when I preaching it to you. Yes, you don't have to remind singles that they are singles. You have to wait. Get home. There's time. the small time that you want to spend in the presence of God, give it all to God. Don't divide it, giving half to your boyfriend or husband and giving half to God. Give all to God. And I thought it was just one couple. This Sunday, I saw Shaggy. Shaggy didn't see me. I saw Shaggy. Because the lovey that people were doing around me, it was stressing my life. It was giving me stress. It was giving me headache. Mimi to nke Bible la share me to shimboli. Me and ken kwena nya ba mommy. I had to exercise some decorum. Decorum. Americans and PDA, 10 over 10. They'll kiss you right now in public. They don't give a damn. Oh, you see, there are some good things over here that I would like to adopt. Like, I should be able to do PDA. There's nothing wrong with it. You can show love anywhere. And then have a tradition, like Christmas tradition, you know, those things. There are some nice things here, like, and be very expressive of how you feel. I'm expressive of how I feel, but I want it to be intense, you know. I can just say I love you to my babe anyway, anyway. Those are some of the things I want to adopt and how they love family. I already love family, I would want to do more. So there are actually good things here that I would like to adopt. And the rest I cannot say for now. Because I've not seen all. So these are the few ones that's like caught my attention and I just felt like, cute. Yeah. They really would do lovey anywhere. Anywhere. I'm not like anywhere, they really do not care. So some of these things are like really cool. So these are some of the cultural shocks that I have experienced here that I feel like, that kind of thing. Like, wow. I've not seen, I've not heard any burglar like invading someone's house or anything. I've not heard. I live in a very quiet neighborhood. I applaud my mom for that. It's balancing with the new me, you know. I like quiet, so I can be in the room 2 days, 3 days, and it's working. I live in a quiet neighborhood, so I cannot wait to fully explore America, honestly. Like, see places, see sites and everything. Even though like you'll be working. Currently I'm not working, but because of the weather, I can't also go out. It's all in that. And so yeah, these are some of the cultural shocks that I have experienced. So we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you liked about today's video and tell me how I can improve on the videos. With time, I'm sure as I go on YouTube, I'll be giving you lengthier videos. But for now, just grow with me steadily, and I do appreciate it. Don't forget to share, to like, and to comment. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so that when Tatas posts a video, you, my lover, will be notified to come and watch. So I have to go now. Thank you so much, and a happy new year. 2026 will be good, and it will do you well. I promise you. Till then, see you in another video. Bye. Mwah.